How is it going? Here we are with the Simp League Season 3 semifinals match versus the Kalamazoo Goo. If you want to know why I brought what I brought, please check out the team builder. Otherwise, let's get right into it. Hopefully he responds quickly. All right. Okay. So we do have the Orthworm Baxcalibur Reggie Lucky combo, which I was worried about. No Decidueye, no Heracross. We don't have to worry about anything like Trailblaze Heracross or anything like that. Um, Delphox is interesting. Volcanion will be kind of tough. So, okay, the first thing is as far as Steel Resist go, as far as Dragon Resist go, he only has Orthworm and Delphox, and Delphox is only if it terastallizes. As far as Volt Switch, nothing is immune to it, so all of our Volt Switches will be guaranteed. And the only things he has that resists it are Regieleki and Baxcalibur. So with that, part of me is thinking that leading with Sandy Shocks instantly, right off the bat. I think I did this last time too, to be honest. But it outspeeds everything except for Regieleki. We can Volt Switch on pretty much anything except for Regieleki, and then if it's Regieleki, we can debate between just clicking Terra Blast instantly, or just hard switch into Electros. To be honest, if we're worried about Terra Blast, we don't want to commit to our own Terra Blast. So I think Sandy Shocks is a phenomenal lead here, actually. I wonder what he goes for. He's probably going to be Regieleki. The thing is, if he leads Regieleki, we don't know if it's going to be like an offensive, like a super offensive, like Choice Max Evil crazy build that's going to blow back by Sandy Shocks with Terra Blast or whatever. Or it could be like a like a more supportive like screen setter set. So let's see what he leads with. Because he does lead with a Regieleki. Okay. So this is very funny because the default set that the calculator gives me has explosion as the first move. I don't think he's gonna explode, at least not turn one. So this let me just put. I don't think he's ever gonna use rapid spin. So let me just replace this with Terra Blast because I'm immune to his other moves. If he Terra Blasts right now, Terra Ice Terra Blasts right now, it's gonna do 40 to 45. Or 40 to 47. It's going to even be doing less than explosion. So honestly, I think I might just Volt Switch here without remorse. Um, he's probably going to get a screen up, or he's going to hard switch out. Either way, I get the advantage. He light screens. I think this is a pleasant opportunity to just go into Electros and just try to Brick Break immediately. As he sets up the Reflect, and we Brick Break it, and they're all gone. And we do a very pleasant chunk to him. Actually, Brick Break, that did 42. Oh, okay, so he's not max HP. And it still did more than I was expecting. Unless Showdown is telling me that it did 41.5% and it rounded it up. That might be what's happening. Okay, so let's look at our options. So a Volt Switch is... So he's probably going to Volt out, to be honest, or just hard switch out. I'm not sure yet. If he, okay, so if he's worried about getting KO'd by Brick Break again, um, he could potentially go for Quillfish or Delphox even. Um, but you see, the thing is, I'm kind of tempted to just, okay, okay, you know what? Okay, so his only ground immunity is Orthworm, and it's already at full health. Okay, so all of my attacks. Okay, hang on. Okay, let me collect thoughts. So Flamethrower and Stomping Tantrum are both guaranteed KOs on this thing. If it's the set I think it is. Brick Break, I think only a max roll KOs, and Volt Switch, I don't even know the crit KOs. It's a roll for crit to KO, whatever. So between Stomping Tantrum and Flamethrower, right? Flamethrower, first of all, it's resisted by the Delphox and the Volcanion, and it risks giving Baxcalibur a thermal exchange boost. Stomping Tantrum hits pretty much his entire team. He actually has four ground weaknesses and one immunity in Orthworm, which is already at full health, so I'm not going to be healing it anyway. So I think I can literally just Stomping Tantrum now. We either KO the Regieleki or he switches into something else, which is going to take a good chunk of damage or be Orthworm. In which case we can either Volt out or consider flamethrowing it if it's Orthworm. So I think Stomping Tantrum is just the best play. As Quillfish comes in, we get to see some beautiful damage off this, see what the range is. So it's actually a crit. Very sorry about that's my opponent. Let's see here. A crit Stomping Tantrum did 33%. So this is looking like a fully physically defensive set, which means that he's even more susceptible to a dragon energy, which is good. Let me change this to careful now. So let's do impish. Stopping tantrum. Yeah, I think max HP, max defense, impish nature is a pretty safe bet. And in that case, dragon energy is just it deals 108% minimum. Um, at this point, Dragon Pulse is a 56% chance to one hit KO it even, meaning it's a guaranteed one hit KO after a Volt Switch. Now, I think he's going to try to set up a Toxic Spike or something. So I think I'm going to Volt Switch out. Um, let's see, 206. So this thing should be faster than me, so we can actually see if it decides to go for Toxic Spikes or not. If it goes for Toxic Spikes, I think I'm going to go into Corviknight and try to Defog, as it goes for regular spikes. So I might actually try to go for Toad's Cruel instead, to be honest. Thing with Toad's Cruel is we're risking like getting poison jabbed or barbaraged or something like that. Let's see. Well, barbarage is like a 30% chance to poison, right? Let me just check. Barbarage, 50% to poison. Okay. So I might actually try to defog with Corviknight. Thing is, well, no, I can go Toadstool, outspeed it, KO it with Earth Power. Um, if I do that, he's probably gonna go something like Delphox to outspeed. Baxcalibur could also, but then I have to like, he's gonna be slower. I don't know if he knows that. I might just ignore the spike for now. It's not like I have any focus sashes or anything. Thing is, I don't want to Volt Switch this again because I think a Volt Switch from Sandy Shocks. Yeah, a Volt Switch from Sandy Shocks will KO this and he'll be getting the momentum if I do that. So I think I might actually just go for Toad Scroll, accept the damage because we get leftovers anyway. We're faster than this because there's no sticky web, which is good. No Goodra also. Um, I think Goodra was his best Dragon Energy switch in, to be honest. So I think I could just pick up a KO with Earth Power and then consider Rapid Spinning on whatever's left because I don't really want this thing to get Barbaraged. I'd rather this not get poisoned. So I think I'm gonna Earth Power now. Again, if he switches an Orthworm, that's fine. He goes Orthworm, it's not gonna get healed or anything. It's fine, even though it's immune. Um, so I could Rapid Spin now. Could also knock off now. So like if it's like a Citrus Berry or something. It could try to go for its own Stealth Rock, is the thing. I just want to be able to like punish if it goes for Shed Tail. I wonder. Well, if I rapid spin, I'm gonna be like faster than everything except for probably Regieleki. Um, I don't know if that's useful or not. I think what I want to do is I want to just rapid spin now, get rid of the spike, s- so that when he shed tails, hmm. Let's say he decides to shed tail into Bax Caliber now. Am I screwed? I can go hard to Corviknight. If he Swords Dance, it's a little yikes, but I think I can handle it because I'm at full health. Um, I don't know. I think Rapid Spin is fine here, to be honest. We Rapid Spin, just 2%. Okay, he shed tails immediately. No Citrus Berry, which is good. Bax Caliber comes in. I think we can just go Corviknight now. Let's see. Earth Power would be breaking a sub. If we think it's gonna set up now or something. But I think for now I just go Corviknight and hope for the best. Icicle Crash does 28. Okay. Icicle Crash did 28, which means probably Jolly at the very least. 28.8. It did 115 damage. Okay, it's either Jolly or a literal mineral from Adamant. Either way, I think I Iron Defense once. The Icicle Crash misses. That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry. But that is the game. That is how Icicle Crash works. And I think we just gotta break the sub right now. The Icicle Crash giveth and the Icicle Crash taketh away. Okay. 40. Okay, so we first off we reveal leftovers. Um, I wonder what item the Orthworm is. If it's we know it's not Rocky Helmet, we know it's not Citrus Berry. I guess leftovers is possible. I'm gonna throw leftovers on it for now because the default item is Citrus Berry and that's clearly wrong. Volcanion, we know it's leftovers. 40%. Okay, so it took a little less than I think from the default set, so I think it's probably a max HP. That's probably a safe assumption. Um, so this is actually really funny because the default, no, actually, never mind. Okay, so this thing is like pretty safely faster than me, I think, unless it has zero speed. If it has zero speed, it is still faster than me. Okay, so my answer to this, I wonder, could potentially pivot with Florges, but I don't think that does much for me. I think I want to get in Regidrago. It's leftover, so it's not Assault Vest. If though, I think the worst thing it can do if I go Regidrago is like Earth Power, and that's gonna do like a third, and then it's still in range of Draco Meteor. It's kind of an aggressive play. I wonder if I go through Eel. Eel takes it kind of well. Steam Eruption's gonna do 36 to 42. Assuming this is like a modest. Um, which it could. I think it's probably just max HP, max actual attack, modest nature. It's gonna do quite a bit, quite a chunk to Eel, and then we can Volt Switch out. Thing is, we are slower. We could try Florges just to like get an idea of like what its offenses are like. I'm not really expecting a Sludge Bomb to come our way, or Sludge Wave, or whatever it is. We are giving it extra. We're giving it extra leftovers turns though. We could go Florges, try to get a Wish off maybe, and then switch into like Regidrago or something. I don't know. I think we'll pivot with Florges. I'm not sure if this is a great play or not. As it goes for Steam Eruption, it does 38 and it burns us. Okay, that went about as well as I could have expected. Actually, wait. So it did 37.6, 135 damage. Okay, so if it's modest, that was again a min roll. Um, and then to Regidrago, it would do less than that, like 29 to 34, it seems. I think a Wish Protect. Flash Cannon. I didn't even know it could learn Flash Cannon. Well, I'm gonna Protect now, just to get my health back. The fact this is burned means we can't be poisoned, which is good. But it does limit our leftovers, or you can think of it as our leftovers as limiting our burn. But I think at this point we have to go hard into Regidrago. Ideally, Flash Cannons again. Steam Eruption, don't burn. Nice. So Draco Meteor is a 75% to one hit KO. Uh, okay, so Draco Meteor is a 75% chance to one hit KO. Everything else is a two hit KO, right? Guaranteed two hit KO. Best he can do is Earth Power, which is a 91% chance to two hit KO. So I think we just Draco Meteor, we just rip it. Hopefully we land and hopefully we KO. It's probably like a 60-ish percent chance to go our way, but I think it's so nice if it does. Awesome. That's Volcanion out of the way. That's really nice. Really wanted that thing gone. Quillfish. This is interesting because I think Dragon Energy. Well, okay, we have the Draco Meteor again. Draco Meteor is a KO. Draco Meteor is a KO. If I'm reading this correctly, I'm pretty sure it's fully physically defensive, and I think Draco Meteor just KOs. So I'm gonna click it again. As he goes Earthworm, that's fine. Cool. I will click it again. Well, let's not get too hasty. Let's not get too hasty. It's not leftovers. It's not citrus berry. It's not rocky helmet. I think we can just switch now. Could stealth rock. I want to keep Corviknight healthy, I think, in case of Bax Caliber. Also want to keep Electros healthy. I'm kind of liking the Toad's Cruel switch, actually. Body Press could hurt it. Um, Actually, knockoff that might not even KO, so I think we have to go for the eel route. Body press could also hurt that though, is the thing. Corviknight is probably like Corviknight like reduces my HP loss the most. I'm just worried about I'm just worried about Back's caliber. I think if I can get Corviknight in and then Roost and then body press, it'll be fine. Because Orthor might not be gone. Like if it switches out, Orthor might not be gone, but I'll be back at full health, and I think it's still good for me. And if it's Stealth Rocks, I can still just defog. Ooh, it's rest. Okay. Sleep Talk could be a thing. Sleep Talk could be a thing. So if it's Shed Tail, Rest of Chesto. Oh, okay, okay. Um, then I think I'm gonna Iron Defense now in case it decides to Shed Tail now. Ideally, I think it should be faster than me, unless it's like a mid-speed Earthworm, it should be faster than me. So I think the ideal turn of events is it Shed Tails into Back's Caliber, and then he doesn't see that I've Iron Defensed yet, and then he clicks Back's Caliber, and then I click Iron Defense on that turn. I think that's the ideal turn of events. As he Stealth Rocks, that's fine. I defog, I think. There's no harm in defogging. There's nothing with Defiant. I could just defog. You shut those now. Wait, does defog? I don't know how this works. Delphox. Okay, it still defogs. That's fine. Okay. I wasn't sure if the substitute would block the defog somehow, because like I know protect blocks it. Um. Okay, so Delphox is in. Can't you turn out? It's fast to me anyway. I go Sandy Shocks. I think Sandy Shocks is the play. Flamethrower is gonna hurt. He tricks. Ooh. Okay. So now Flamethrower. Interesting. This is so interesting. Okay. So now I'm really fast. Okay, so basically I'm fast. I was already faster than everything except for Delphox anyway, so now I'm just faster than Delphox. Do I just Scarf Volt Switch? I think I just Scarf Volt Switch into what? Like Orthworm? He's assault vested, so he cannot trick again. I think I was sorry, if I said Orthworm, I meant Eel. I think I just fast Volt into Eel. Oh shoot! Wait. It should have KO'd. It should have broken the sub. Is this oh, it could be like a max HP Delphox. Oh, interesting. Okay. Then let's get an idea of its damage then. Flamethrower does 29. No burn is good. Flamethrower does 29.1. Did 109 damage. So it looks like it's hmm. So it looks like it's max special attack, right? Could it be just max special attack, max special defense with like a calm nature? Is that possible? That is possible. I'll put that down for now. Okay. Okay. Watch this heat. Watch this heat. So, oh, wait, what? Okay. So, if a volt switch did like 18, subs should have like 7 left. So Brick Break should break this up. Basically, I'm thinking like, what if it sets up so like I guess the punish. What I'm thinking is like if it tries to set up a reflect and then I Brick Break to break the reflect and the substitute at the same time, right? That's what I'm thinking. The punish is if it flamethrower burns me. In which case, I might still be fine. I think I'm just gonna actually power. Hmm. I'm not sure if I should probably shouldn't overthink this. I think Brick Break is fine. I think if it burns me, it's still fine. Still break this up. That crit was unfortunate though. So, hmm. Thing is, I'm kind of opening myself up to Regieleki a bit. I think so. Like, I should live whatever it goes for, and then I think I could just volt out. Like, okay, could we live it? I'm pretty sure I was able to live that, and then we could volt out. That did 20. Wow. Okay. So I guess it is just max HP, max special attack. Wait, how did that do 20? I have no idea. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, okay. I see, I see. So that could have been a roll then. That could have been a roll, but I think it's I think we oh, but it's assault vest now. That assault vest grab was kind of nice, not gonna lie. That assault vest grab was really nice. I'm thinking about going into Florges and then trying to chip it down with like chilling waters and then like healing back up with wishes. Because it's assault vest. Draco Meteor is my strongest move and it's not a KO. Like it's still stronger than Earthquake. Um I think if I go through Florges and I just like slowly whittle it down, I think that's what I have to do. So first we wish. This is gonna burn through a lot of wishes, I think, but oh, he just goes instantly into Orthworm. He can't Shed Tail. I have no idea what this. Oh, it was Chesto Bear the whole time. Right, right. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, I'm faster. Oh, but it can't Shed Tail. Right, right. It cannot Shed Tail, but it can Iron Head. I wonder. So it has Stealth Rock, right? I wonder if it tries to set up a Stealth Rock on the turn I switch into Eel. That would be so good. Or even if it rests again. And I think the downside is I don't have it as a sack for later. Right, that's the downside. And I kind of think I want to go for it. Yes! Okay, Stealth Rock is up. Get a wish off. Um, Volt Switch. It should live a Volt Switch is the thing. Brick Break isn't doing anything to this, I think. The thing is, I don't want to, I'm scared of Bax Caliber coming in and just getting a thermal exchange boost. But I think if that happens, I just sack this, to be honest. And like try to volt out. I'll go for it. As it Iron Heads. Flinch. Is he gonna try it again, or is he just gonna switch now? Okay. Orthrum is gone. You don't have to worry about Shed Tail anymore. Vax Caliber might come in. I'm not sure. Vax Caliber is still at 100% health. It's Quillfish. Um, it should be able to just Barbarage and KO me, but if it decides to go for spikes or something like that, I can Volt Switch. That's my strongest move. It's a 6% chance to one hit KO. Taunt. I'm Assault Vest. Okay. Corviknight, we defog. We lose a bit of momentum if he goes. We lose a bit of momentum from this, and we risk him going Delphox or even Regieleki. Oh, I didn't realize he'd be faster than us. That's fine. We can. It's not great though. Delphox, this thing doesn't have flame body. We get good damage off on it. Um, almost in range of Earth Power now, actually. Earth Power is a 75% chance to KO at this point. I think a Fire move is like pretty likely. It's not going to KO. It's pretty likely, and I do really, really need help on this. All of its moves should KO Eel, but I'm not sure if like I should like sack it. And okay, so one thought that I'm having is I either switch into Eel and sack it, and then just go Sandy Shocks and rip it, and hope that I get the 75%. I can go hard Sandy Shocks, take some damage on it, Stealth Rocks plus Flamethrower, and then I could try to rip it like that. Or I could go into Florges and try to weaken it just a little bit more. Um, Florges Flamethrower is a 60.2% chance to 2-hit KO after Stealth Rock, Leftovers Recovery, and Burn damage. So technically, the odds say that going Florges is safer because, well, no. The odds say that going Sandy Shocks is safer because that has a 75% chance of working, but going Florges is a 40% chance of working. And I think if the Sandy Shocks thing doesn't work, it's less bad than if the Florges thing doesn't work. Because if the Florges thing doesn't work, I'm down to Florges. But if the Sandy Shocks thing doesn't work, I'm down to Sandy Shocks. Ooh, okay. I thought I could live too. Hmm. We could sack Eel and then chip it with Florges. But then it'll be difficult to get anything in later, is the problem. Draco Meteor is a 69% chance to KO, and we also have to worry about the mischance. So I think our most reliable way of KOing this is going to be Sandy Shocks. Okay, if we sack Eel and then go Sandy Shocks, we can go for the Earth Power, and if it fails to KO, then at least we live it, and we could try it again. I think this is the opportunity to sack now. I think this is what I'm doing. I'm committing. Flamethrower, KO. Hopefully this works. It is a 75% chance to one-hit KO, assuming this is the set I think it is. We got a 75% chance earlier, so hopefully we should get it again, but that could also mean we're due to not get it again. Quillfish comes out anyway. This Bex Caliber. Um, Icicle Crash always KOs me. Always KO, every time. Has this thing revealed an item? No, it hasn't. Because if this thing is like Dragon Dance or something, if it's Dragon Dance, Corv should handle it. If it's Swords Dance, Drago should handle it. I think. That's what I think. And I think, and if it's, and similarly, if it's Banded, Drago is fine, and if it's Scarf, then Corv is fine. Okay. I think for this, we just go hard into Corv, into Corviknight. If it sets up a Swords Dance, it's kind of rough. Ice Crash, 30%. Oh yeah, we know it's not banded. Yeah, yeah, we know it's not banded at least. So the problem is, okay, so if it ice crashes and it hits us and it flinches us again, okay, if it crit flinches, we're screwed, right? Well, if it crit flinches, then I think we sack this and then go for the KO with try to go for the KO with Regidrago, or sack something else and try to go for the KO with Regidrago, right? If it doesn't crit flinch us, if it just normal flinches us, then we still get another shot to try to roost off. I'm trying to wonder if Iron Defense is the best play or if Roost is the best play. I think Iron Defense. Okay, if we try to go Iron Defense and then Roost, then we're risking the second hit critting. Like specifically the second hit critting. But if we Roost the first turn, then if the first hit crits, then it's gonna be doing mm, another thing to worry about is if it decides to Swords Dance right now. If it Swords Dances right now, I think I would be Iron Defensing. So I think Iron Defense is better. Let's crash. Iron Defense. It's doing 15. So we if we flinch, we're still fine. Crit flinch still messes us up. We roost. Try to roost again. He still hasn't terrored yet, and neither have I. But we're terrored dragon, so I don't want to terror it just yet. Actually, I think now is the time to start body pressing in case you terror dragons right now. Okay. Body press should do like half. Excellent. Um, he could be like scarfed or something. I'm gonna put on Glaive Rush. How's because that's not on the set. Glaive Rush is gonna be doing. Is it acknowledging the Terra? Terra Dragon Backscaler Glaive Rush. Okay, Ice Crash is still doing more. Wow. Okay. Oh, because it's not because it's neutral. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't think roosting helps me at all, unless I get like a billion flinches in a row, in which case roost wouldn't help anyway. Because these next two Pokemon are Regieleki and Delphox, and like they're gonna just like clean house me anyways. So I don't think there's a reason to be healthy anymore, and I think I just go for the body press again. As he Regielekis, and I just KO it. That's actually really good. Okay. He probably just did that because he was scarfed or something, and he didn't want to lose it to Delphox. Delphox is in now. We're in the same position as before, where Earth Power is a 75% chance to KO. We don't need, we don't need Toedscruel anymore because it's slower than Delphox, and Vax, it doesn't like do enough to Caliber to matter. Like it's not good against Excalibur, so we don't need it anymore. It's gonna flamethrower is the thing. I'd like to get off a rapid spin. It's not necessary. I'm thinking about sacking Toadscruel to go into Sandy Shocks to try the Earth Power thing again. And if it does that and he goes back, then it gets KO'd actually. So if it goes Sandy Shocks, then Excalibur just gets KO'd. And because we're Choice Scarf, we have that as an option as well. So we could also go through Florges and try to chip it one more time. And then if he stays in with Delphox, we get permanent chip on it. That puts it in guaranteed range of Earth Power. Or if he goes Excalibur, then we lower its attack by one stage, making Corviknight easier, making it easier to handle Corviknight. So I actually kind of want to do this, even though it's riskier. I still ultimately want to sack this. 34. Okay, we've already dodged the 2 KO. So I chilling water this. Barring crit. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Now we just wait to get KO'd. But I'm gonna click wish anyway, because I might as well. Okay, sick. And now we go Sandy Shocks and we Earth Power twice and it's GG. Well, it's not actually, yes, it is GG because we're scarfed. Yeah, GG. So I think there's nothing else he can do now because even if the back's Caliber is scarfed, so are we. Um, and we are faster, still by 1 point. So yes, this is GG right here. Yes. Learn Excalibur Ice Shard. Can learn Ice Shard. I don't care. Okay, cool. Great game. Had to think really hard about that one with the Regieleki Baxcalibur Orthworm combo. It was really tough to play around. We're going to France! I don't think I've ever gotten this far to Draft League. I'm actually really excited. Unfortunately, we'll be going against Make Stall Great Again, the bearer of the Annihilate and Stall. So he was one of the three people I lost to in the preliminary round, so I'm gonna have to work really hard if I want to beat him. But I do really want to win this league. Very excited for this. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. See you guys.